Not all of this information has been officially released by Blizzard. Many of the statistics I am going to share with you are community calculated and are subject to change. Reinhardt is a frontline tank that carries a large barrier field to block incoming damage and defend objectives. Let's take a look at his stats and abilities. Reinhardt weighs in at 300 health and 200 armor, boasting some of the most defensive capabilities in the game. His movement speed is 5.5 meters per second. Reinhardt's primary damage dealing ability is Rocket Hammer. Reinhardt swings his hammer in a 4-meter arc in front of him at 1 swing per second, dealing 75 damage per hit. Reinhardt can hit multiple enemies with his swing, and there is no reload for this ability. Reinhardt's second ability is Barrier Field. When activated, Reinhardt produces a massive barrier in front of him, while the player enters a third-person view. His move speed is drastically reduced, however the exact speed is not known. The shield can absorb 2,000 damage before deactivating and going on cooldown for 5 seconds. If the shield is deactivated before breaking, it will regenerate after 2 seconds of being turned off at a rate of 225 points per second. Allies can fire through a Reinhardt's shield, and it's also important to note that there are a few sources of damage that will penetrate through Reinhardt's shield. The shield does not block any melee attacks, Winston's Tesla Cannon, Symmetra's Photon Projector, Reinhardt's Fire Strike, or Symmetra's Photon Orbs. Reinhardt's third ability is Charge. Entering third person again, Reinhardt lowers his shoulder and charges forward. His move speed is increased to 16.6 meters per second, the highest in the game, and he has the ability to steer slightly to the left or right as he charges. If Reinhardt collides with an enemy, he grabs the hero, dealing an initial 50 points of damage and another 300 if Charge pins them to an obstacle such as a wall, for a total of 350 damage. Once Reinhardt pins an enemy, all other enemies in his path take 50 damage and suffer a knockback. Reinhardt's charge will go through enemy barriers and has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Reinhardt's fourth ability is Fire Strike. Swinging his massive hammer in front of him, Reinhardt produces a flaming projectile that deals 100 damage to every enemy it hits. The travel distance is not known. The cast time is 0.25 seconds and has a cooldown of 6 seconds. Reinhardt's ultimate ability is Earth Shatter. Reinhardt slams the ground in front of him with his hammer, dealing 50 damage and knocking enemies down for 2.5 seconds. The range on this ability is 20 meters and has a 0.5 cast time. Reinhardt is a commanding presence during point control matches. Able to soak up to 2,000 damage, Reinhardt provides ample cover for his team to sit back safely and pick off enemy heroes trying to break through his defenses. When sieging a point, Reinhardt can set up a tactical position for ranged heroes like Widowmaker or Hanzo to deal damage to enemy defenses before the rest of the team pushes forward. However, when alone, Reinhardt is an easy target for heroes such as Tracer and Zenyatta. Reinhardt is an easy target for Zenyatta's Orb of Discord, which increases damage done to the target by 50%, and Tracer can easily blink around Reinhardt, dealing quick bursts of damage before backing off. A well-positioned Bastion can shred through a lone Reinhardt shield and still have ammunition to finish off his health. Team play is where Reinhardt excels. A well-placed ultimate by Reinhardt can provide the team with easy kills, giving you a hero advantage against the enemy team, perhaps the opportunity to capture an objective. Despite his many defensive capabilities, Reinhardt deals impressive damage when he is within melee range, and his charge ability can take out any hero in the game besides other tanks, making him a formidable offensive threat. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more reviews in the near future.